The first item is something new that we're going to be doing periodically so the public can hear what each department within Mesa County is responsible for and what they're working on. And this week, our first department overview, we have Kyle Carstens, our Fairgrounds Manager for Mesa County Fairgrounds, which is in the Facilities Department. Come on up, Kyle.
So 2023, a little bit about our usage and events that we had at the Mesa County Fairgrounds. So we had 32 days of grandstand use. Those included the CMU Rodeo, monster trucks. We had the Scottish Festival, the six hitch draftical, media day, Kiwanis and Lions Club pancake breakfast, Night Vision, which is our Christian music festival, Mesa County Fair, the Rebel Rally, Construction and Career Day through WCCA, Gym and Mental Show, High School Rodeo, and the Ski Swap. We had 254 days of community building use. So those include quinceañeras, baby showers, gender reveal parties, wedding receptions, HOA meetings, Mesa County trainings, and partners with 4-H use it quite a lot. Definitely more than 365 days of arena use since we have more than one arena. Those are utilized almost every single day, and that's the CW Arena and United Arena. We offer open riding in the United Arena, and then you can reserve the CW Arena to ride with your own group if you choose to do so. Also included in that arena use is horse shows, barrel races, dog shows, team ropings, various equestrian events. The Ski Swap did utilize the CW arenas, also meet-in day as well. So those arenas get a lot of use. And with that, we have 156 stables, so people stalling animals, stopping overnight if they're traveling. And then, of course, anytime that we have some kind of event, our stalls are almost fully used. So that is 2023. We have some new events upcoming for 2024. Memorial Day weekend, we have the PRCA Stampede Rodeo. This used to be a big event at our fairgrounds, and that went away prior to my being involved with the fairgrounds, but they are coming back and it seems to be building quite a lot of momentum. I did add a fall monster truck show, so we'll have a show May 4th, and we'll also have one in October. So we'll have 2 monster truck shows that'll book in the year for our grandstands. Black Diamond Motocross, they're coming back this year. And then we also had the Orchard Mesa Lions. They did a blind Easter egg hunt, and that was last weekend. So it was kind of a cool new event to let blind folks go out and get to participate in Easter. So master planning and looking at the future, this is where we're at now. I mean, we've done some great things since our original 2015 updates. So this, I don't know if y'all remember, but this used to be a giant horse track. Used to be Uranium Downs. We now have a big park, Veterans Memorial Park, and that's where Night Vision takes place. Scottish Festival's out there. Night Vision last year, their closing night, we had more people at that event than Country Jam on their Saturday night. So we're very excited for that event to be a part of us. They had over 20,000 people over 2 days. So, so we would love to continue working on the master plan, and the growth that we've had already has already been substantial for moving forward in the progress of the fairgrounds. So looking at the future, if we ever get to the point where we continue that master plan, we could obviously expand our expo space, possibly look at a minor league hockey team, different high school sports tournaments, indoor concerts, rodeos, motorsports, that kind of stuff. 2023 Mesa County Fair. I put my comment in the wrong place, but we did have 53,763 folks that came through the fair, and that's over 5 days. 246 volunteer hours, which is never enough for us. I mean, you break that down over 5 days and, 12, 13 hours a day, that isn't a lot. So we definitely could use the public's help. If anybody watching sit home would love to come volunteer, we'd love to have you. Our livestock option, that's the 4-H sales livestock option, did almost $1 million last year, which is a record for us. We're the second highest county in Colorado for livestock sales. The Grand Champion Bull went for, I believe, $14,000 this year. So our carnival attendance was down. I believe that had to do a lot with the heat and the pricing that the carnival came in at initially. So we have had that discussion with them moving forward for this year to not outprice our community. So unfortunately, I don't get to be, the final say in that. The proprietor of the carnival gets to decide, but I would imagine that he would want more sales than at that higher ticket price. So this is our past logo that we had for the fair, and moving forward, here's our fair board and our great commissioner, Bobby Dane. So just a picture of those folks. But this is our logo moving forward that we're going to utilize for the county fair. It's a little more simple. It kind of encompasses our valley. It doesn't give specific spotlight to anything. A lot of people, when they think the fair, they just think of the carnival. So for us, for me personally, I mean, the fair is celebrating our agriculture community and our kids in our community, and the carnival is an added piece to it, our entertainment, our grandstands acts. So this is our new logo moving forward, and we're excited to get that out there. So events we have set up for our fair this year, and the grandstands is free event is our tractor pull. And then our ticket events is Bull Wars. That's a bull riding event on Thursday night, a CPR rodeo on Friday night. And then Saturday night, we close it out with the demolition derby. Encourage any of y'all, if you have any vehicles, if you want to start now, get them right on your crashing up. Free grounds acts. Of course, our fair is free, thanks to our great day sponsors that we have. So you can come into the fair, walk around for free. Our Grand Acts are free shows. So we have Scout World of Magic, Mad Chad the Chainsaw Juggler, Slida Circus, dueling pianos. Then we have some great local bands that'll be performing Friday and Saturday nights. And of course, we have the world's funnest photo booth, and that was a giant hit last year. Everybody's like, what's the world's funnest photo booth? And it's this. So, unfortunately, I was not here today to live up to that. I think Bobby did it better. So, great. I'd say. And then, of course, upcoming for me under my umbrella will be the Clifton and Debec community centers. And we've had a lot of traction already for people wanting to rent the community center in Clifton. Unfortunately, I had to ball those dates just because of the gym floor not being ready when we first anticipated that it would be. So I'm excited for my next report to update y'all on these two locations. And I'm open to any questions.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you guys have any comments, questions?
Good job. Keep it up.
Thank you. I do have a couple just for the public's sake. If they wanted to schedule any of the Clifton Community Center and Debec Community Center, how do they do that?
Yeah, so right now, very soon we'll have someone posted at the Clifton Community Center. Once we get that certificate of occupancy, we'll have an event coordinator at the Clifton Community Center. And they can just reach out to them, or you can just reach out to me at the fairgrounds, and we can get that scheduled now. Same with Debec. That process is still a little foggy, but you'll definitely reach out to me for that.
Okay. And then same if people want to volunteer with the fair.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, and absolutely. Any groups, any organizations that want to volunteer, love to have you.
And the fair board, are there any openings right now?
Yes.
You want to talk about that?
Yes, we have a 9-person fair board. All the voting member positions are currently filled. We are always accepting ex officio or non-voting members to be on the board. They still participate in the planning of the fair. They just aren't voting members.
Okay. And how do they apply?
Online, the Mesa County website. They should just go to the fairgrounds page, and there's a link in there to apply.
Okay. The volunteer page, right?
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. Awesome. Thank you, Kyle. We really appreciate it.